So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for me to bring you another FIFA 19 career mode tips video. Today, I'm going to be bringing you the best players to sign on pre-contract agreements in your first season. Now, for those that don't know, if a player's contract is expiring at the end of a season, it gets to January and you can pick them up without having to pay a transfer fee. All you've got to do is pay their wages until the end of the season, and then they arrive at your club for free at the start of the next one. All of these guys are available in that first January transfer window to buy on a pre-contract agreement for free, and they'll arrive at the start of season number 2 in January, and you won't have paid a single penny in terms of a transfer fee. If you want to enjoy the video, slap a like on it and subscribe if you are new. I just want to say a massive thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring this particular FIFA 19 top tips video. They're a football news app where you can get all sorts of, as I mentioned, news, results, fixtures. You get push notifications to your phone about your specific favourite club. So for me, I support Liverpool. Anytime there's any transfer rumours, news or results or games involving my club, I hear about it first on OneFootball. Link will be down in the description below. That is available for you to pick up on Android, and it's also available for you to pick up on the App Store if you've got an iPhone or some sort of Apple device. So the first player in this video is the 91 rated goalkeeper David De Gea. Unbelievably, the Manchester United number 1 is available to pick up on a pre-contract agreement at the start of season number 1 in your FIFA 19 career mode saves. Look at some of his attributes there. He's at 94 in his goalkeeping reflexes, diving and handling also very, very good indeed. And obviously his positioning is brilliant. One of the best goalkeepers, if not the best goalkeeper, I think ratings-wise on the game. I should know that really. Is it him or Manuel Neuer? Someone let me know. He's 91 rated though. I mean, getting him for free is absolutely ridiculous, and he's only 27 years of age. As far as goalkeepers are concerned, that's very, very young. Long throw and also saves with his feet in terms of his traits. Just a very all-round, unbelievable goalkeeper, and getting him for free, all you've got to do is pay his wages between January and the start of season number 2. Obviously, he used to play for Atletico Madrid, but a current Atletico player is Diego Godin. He is also available, like quite a few other Atletico star players, as you'll see later on as this video progresses. But Godin, obviously the 90 rated Uruguayan centre-back, very, very sturdy defender, not obviously the paciest customer, but he makes up for that with some incredible defensive stats and also incredible heading accuracy as well there in the 90s. So a ridiculously good centre-back, 32 years of age though, so he will start to decline. Power header is his trait. That's one other thing worth mentioning. If you're looking for players and you're looking for young players, this won't work. They have to be 23 or above. Obviously, Godin is very much above the age of 23, but if you're looking for wonder kids, you can't really do this. The rule only applies to players who are 23 or above years of age. Now, next up, we've got another Atletico player. All three of the first 3 players in this video have been linked to Atletico in some way. Yet another current player is Koke, who can play on the left, on the right, and also through the middle as well. He's 85 rated and has potential to grow even further. 26 years of age, very good ball control, crossing, dribbling, shot power and long shots make him very fun to use, as well as his passing stats there, both being in the dark green, and his curve as well. Agility and balance also very high on this guy, 85 rated. I think he's got the potential to grow to like 87 or 88 as well. Very, very good player. Team player as well is a trait that you don't see very often actually. What it even means in game, I'm not entirely sure, but he's got high attacking and defensive work rate, 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, and yet another player that you can get for free at the end of season number 1. Now, after that, we have got Adrien Rabiot of PSG, one of the most all-round central midfielders on the entirety of the game. Dark green stats there being stamina, reactions, and composure, but everything else on his physicals and mentals page are green or light green at least. Even onto his technicals page, only crossing, finishing, free kick accuracy, marking, and penalties aren't light green, and even then, crossing, finishing, penalties, and marking aren't too far away from being that. Really good passing stats, really good ball control, and his stand tackling is very good as well. So he's really good as a playmaker, really good with the ball at his feet, but also can take the ball off of other people's feet with good defensive stats as well. As just a central mid or as a holding mid, as I mentioned, playing for PSG, 83 rated, can grow to 87 in career mode because he's only 23 years of age. From France, obviously, high attacking work rate, 3-star weak foot, and 3-star skill moves. Very, very good player there is Adrien Rabiot, and a really, really good all-rounder. Onto a winger now, we've got Euston Brahimi of FC Porto. Don't know what it is about Algerians being really good at dribbling and stuff like that, but this is another player of that ilk. 28 years of age, 85 rated, really good balance, agility, and the such like. As you can see there, good ball control, and his dribbling is absolutely outrageous. 84 curve for him as well. 28, I don't know if I mentioned that. He's 28 years of age. Obviously, again, one of the older players. The thing is, with this, you know, you're getting players who are really, really good. They're not necessarily players that are going to grow, but at that point in the career mode, say they are towards their peak, if not at their peak already. 4 traits on this guy: finesse shot, flair, technical dribbler, and takes finesse free kicks. 4-star skill moves as well is always nice, especially on a winger. High attacking work rate, 3-star weak foot as well is pretty acceptable, and overall just a very, very good winger there. Jan Vertonghen is next up from Tottenham Hotspur, only the second Premier League player in this video, I do believe. The Belgian is 31 years of age now, playing for Tottenham, but he's 87 rated. Ridiculously good for a free transfer. That's absolutely insane. Once again, if you just go onto your shortlist, get this guy up, and it'll say you can skip negotiations because his contract is expiring. You can offer him just some wages. You'll go straight into the player negotiations rather than the transfer fee negotiations, and you can pick him up for free. It's all well and good. Power free kick, interestingly, as a trait for him as a centre-back. As you would expect, really, really good defensive stats on an 87 rated centre-back. High attacking and defensive work rate, interestingly enough. Surprised he can't play as a left-back in terms of his positions, because he has been playing there a decent chunk for Belgium in real life every now and again, so I don't know why that's the case. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot isn't that important for a centre-back, but it's always nice that it isn't absolutely terrible. Now, Mario Balotelli has been an interesting customer throughout the course of his career, and if you want that interesting customer at your club for free, then FIFA 19 is definitely the career mode for you. I think this is the first time he's ever featured in one of these, but actually his contract with OGC Nice is expiring at the end of the season, hence you can pick him up on a pre-contract agreement for free. Really good ball control, dribbling, and finishing as you would expect for Balotelli. Shot power and penalties also very high, as you would expect for Mario Balotelli. His traits, he's also got 4 of them, like Brahimi from earlier. The Italian has got power free kick, flair, long shot taker, and also technical dribbler, which is a nice assortment of like different traits there, quite a few different types of ones. He's 83 rated, 4-star skill moves, and 4-star weak foot for Mario Balotelli. Yes, a very controversial character. And we'll see whether maybe his free signing will affect your changing room in any regard, but definitely someone who's worth picking up for free if you can, and if you're in need of a striker. If you're in need of a left back, there's not many better ones on the game than Felipe Luiz, certainly not available for free. Very good aggression, composure, interceptions, stamina, and reactions on him. In my opinion, he's one of the most underrated players in all history, to be honest with you. Such a good left back, and I mean, fullbacks are always underrated anyway, but this guy is an underrated, great fullback. Again, another Atletico player, and unbelievably, he isn't even the final Atletico player in this video. Really good stand tackling, slide tackling, ball control, and crossing for him. The only negative, really, as is the case with a couple of these players in this video, is that he's 32. He is aging, and hence, from pretty much the point you buy him, he is going to be starting to go down in overall, but still, he's going to be really, really good, certainly for the first season you have him. And what, you know, you're not losing anything, you're signing him for free. High attacking work rate, 3-star weak foot, and 3-star skill moves on him. Next up, we've got another PSG player. This is Alphonso Areola of, as I mentioned, PSG. The Frenchman, 81 overall, I think can grow to the mid-80s or mid to high 80s. 25 years of age, but obviously goalkeepers grow a little bit later in their careers on career mode, so hence that's why he can grow by so much. The penultimate goalkeeper actually in this video, and one of the, I think he's not even the youngest one actually in this video. Himself and David De Gea are great pickups if you're even if you're a like Europa League side or a Champions League side as with David De Gea, but if you're a Europa League side, Alphonso Areola is going to be an amazing pickup to take you to that next level. Really good goalkeeping stats on him, as I mentioned, potential to grow, 6'5", really tall, very solid goalkeeper overall, with some very well-rounded goalkeeping stats. I would definitely suggest getting him. His wages probably aren't ridiculously high as well. Now we move over to the MLS for the third to last player. Miguel Alomar of Paraguay, playing for Atlanta United, is here now. 80 rated attacking midfielder, can grow to 85 in career mode. So this is the one of the few players actually in this vid who will grow after you've actually signed him on a pre-contract agreement, because he's still only 24. Really good physicals, 81 or something something, 80-ish dribbling. I can't read it on my preview, but it's in the dark greens, certainly. So very good dribbling on him. Good ball control, crossing, his finishing isn't bad. Shot power and long shots also decent, and going along with that, he's a long shot taker as far as his flair, as far as his, what I keep saying that, as far as his traits, sorry, are concerned. He hasn't got the flair trait, unfortunately. 4-star skill moves though, so he is probably a player with some flair. High attacking and defensive work rate on him is always nice. He sits in that number 10 role. If you want to, I'm sure you can play him out wide, but I think he will work the best as an attacking mid. The final Atletico player in this video here is Angel Correa. You could really ramsack Atletico if you wanted to. If you're a Spanish side and you're wanting to take some seriously good players off them, Godin, Felipe Luiz, Koke, and Angel Correa in one season is definitely the way to go about it. 80 rated, again, a younger player. He can grow to 84 or 85 in career mode. He can play as a right mid and as a striker, can the Argentinian. Great ball control, long shots, dribbling, finishing, and also curve on him. If you're looking for a winger who is very pacey, has got great dribbling, he is definitely the guy for you. And as I mentioned, he's got that finishing ability as well, so you can play him up front, or if you are going to play him on the wing and he does find himself in an attacking position, you can really rely on him regardless. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot for the 80 rated winger. Definitely yet another player I would recommend in this video. And finally, we have got Thomas Akasha, the third of 3 goalkeepers featured in this one. Certainly some really good shot-stopping talent actually available on free transfers. Goalkeepers are often not featured in these tips videos so much because they don't often apply sometimes, but De Gea, Alphonso Areola, and Thomas Akasha are really great goalkeeping options. 80 rated is the Albanian playing for Lazio, but he grows so high. He can grow to 87 or 88 in career mode. Really good diving and reflexes already, which arguably are some of the most important goalkeeping attributes. Maybe train his handling and his position, and he's going to be a completely he's going to be not unstoppable because he's going to be making the stops. You know what I'm saying. He's going to be an extremely good and well-rounded goalkeeper. Plenty of scope to do that because he is only 23. He's not exactly the oldest of goalkeepers, and he will grow quite a lot in your career mode saves. That though rounds up 12 players that you can sign in your career mode saves on FIFA 19 on pre-contract agreements. Some of the best free transfers on the entirety of the game. If you want to go a season further and try this for season number 2, if you're in season 2 of your career mode saves and you're looking for some pre-contract agreements there as well, drop it down in the comment section below. I'll be happy to do that. If you've enjoyed this video though, slap a like on it, and of course subscribe if you are new. And of course subscribe if you are new to the channel. It's the big red button under the video and it massively helps me out. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye. You the best, no lie.